Here's Jersey Bud's here, Tom Meighan's here. The next half an hour of the programme is going to be pre-recorded. Tweet of the night goes to Dan Mould, who sent a message to BBC Radio Leicester Sport. Evening Strings, forget the football, get Uncle Bern his own show.
BBC Radio Leicester Sport.
Gonna keep you up, oh, 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 nah!
Kasabian, frontman Tom, Meighan and Jersey Bud. Round of applause, everybody! Hey!
Thank you very much indeed. This is going to make for an interesting show.
Lovely. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Ian. You all right?
Great to see you. Yes, hello, Jersey.
Hello, Ian. How are you,
Jers,
man?
never did I think that you'd be the sensible one
Mate,
of a broadcast.
I'm so glad Tom's here tonight.
What, he said? What, Jersey's sensible? You serious?
Well,
I am on camera.
I don't
and on
believe
radio.
that, Jersey.
these two
man,
have
Steve, tell him.
a long, illustrious history.
Oh, yes, I've got lots of stories, but not tonight.
Tom and Jersey are in Claude's seat, and Claude's interpreter. Jers, how's your French? Because you're in Claude's interpreter seat. That'll do.
Sorry,
He said he's good. He said he's good.
We'll leave that there.
Thank you. During the original programme, Thomas, we went round the room and talked about the pictures that are around, and there's, of course, Riyad Mahrez, and there's Wes Morgan, Jamie Vardy. But there's also a legendary, incredible picture of the time that Kasabian and you guys took over the stadium for 2 nights, 2
We
gigs?
rented it out for like 2 weeks or something. We owned the stadium, which is mental. You know, so.
Was it 2 weeks?
Yeah.
But it was 2 nights, wasn't it? 2 gigs?
Yeah, but the build-up and everything...
Yeah, of course.
...takes longer. You have to build a stage.
Yes.
And you have to make sure all the things in the right place.
Not Lego, is it?
No.
Do you like Lego?
Not really, no.
Do you remember stickle bricks?
Yes, I never used it. You know about Lego? You get stuck in your foot and it really cuts right into your skin.
Painful, isn't it?
Awful, yeah.
Another one of those shows, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But what was that like? Try and take me to there, because we know you got changed in the dressing rooms here down this corridor, correct?
Yes. Do you know the main thing about it, Ian, is, well, pure joy, pure proudness.
Yep.
It felt like a moment in time. We had to do it. And, I mean, we'll look at it, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, wonderful, absolutely wonderful, yeah. And, you know, things like that you can't get back, you know.
No.
Hopefully we'd like to play the stadium sometime or whatever when we can, you know. So, but, I mean, I can't really remember any of it, to be honest with you. So I ain't going to lie. I can't sit here and go, we had Saturday and Sunday, I think. And, it's pretty much a blur. But I remember coming out to the Underdog. And we had Ranieri's voice.
First, yes.
And we did the Pavarotti theme before. And, I remember crying with Serge in the changing rooms, literally.
Before?
Yeah, because a moment. And we walked through the Concord and that, and as everyone's screaming, we're going... And your heart goes 1,000 miles per hour, and then lights come on, and then you dance, don't you?
And do you go into autopilot? Are you kind of, as a frontman, do you get rid of all of the sentiment of it being local, it's Leicester, or do you try and embrace it?
Well, if I was a boxer, right, I'd be world champion. No, that's a lie. No, sorry. I'd be knocked out in the first round. No. The feeling you get, walking up to the stage and Jersey, I'm sure. How do you feel when you sing?
I was here on the Sunday night, pretty much like you. Can't remember much about it. But we were rocking it down. I think where you sit, Strings. We were Muzzy and his wife and my wife, and obviously as soon as like Tom said, as soon as the lights went up, we were dancing on we got told to sit down. We dancing on the tables. Carly, is it, and my wife Kayla. They're on these, what do you call it, where the bench where you put your notes.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
In the stilettos.
I wondered why there was an imprint of some shoes in.
Proper dollies, you see, that's it.
But
me and Muddy were playing like just dancing around like that, like lads do, to the Underdog and all that sort of thing, and then the dollies are up there giving it.
The dollies are up there. The dollies. Dolly mix. Remember Dolly mix? Sweet. Lovely.
What was your favourite colour?
I quite like the purple and the white stripes, yeah. Yes. But I do like, sorry, what the sweets? Little gummy sweets, loads of sugar on.
Haribos?
No.
Fruit pastels?
No, not fruit pastels.
They've all got sugar and sweets on it.
Well, our sweet expert is Owen Palmer-Atkin. He's a big sweet expert. He's waving at us.
Not Dolly Mix, what they're called? Round trees. Come on, they're in a packet, they're still going.
Round tree sweets that are covered in...
Not fruit pastels, they're small. Loads of sugar.
Come
on, boys.
Oh, the refreshers?
No. Yes, thank you.
Scott, everybody.
There you are.
Scott, he's never seen a jelly tot in his life, by the way.
As he hell.
Look at him. He's massive.
Oh, yeah, look his pecs.
One's in one postcode, one's in the other.
Oh, obviously.
You've seen him.
He drinks Lucozade in the morning, don't you? Keeps him hyper and
one of our
physical,
invited audience is a personal trainer, Scott Smith. I'm sure he's available.
Can you train me, please?
He's available. There's only so much you can do, Tom.
Definitely.
He's available for hire. There's lots of others available for hire, I'm sure.
You don't do that kind of help.
Right, different kind of help then. Yeah.
Jez, two guys that are synonymous with music in Leicester and Leicestershire. Of course, When You're Smiling is the first song that most of us as young boys or girls are taught as Leicester City fans. It was the first one I learnt, but you had the privilege, of course, a few years ago now. How long ago was it that you did the single?
Somebody asked me today, he said, "It's you're the singer, ain't you?" And I went, yeah, go on then, I'll take that. He said, and then I said that, I thought, I wonder if he thinks I'm Tom. And I have had that before, up in the concourse here, and some kid, the bloke went, this was going back a few years, he went, "You're the singer, ain't you?" with his kid. I went, yeah. He went, "You're doing well, ain't you?" I went, "Well, you know." I thought, right, alarm bells are ringing. He went, "I'd love to be a pound behind you." I thought, "You bugger, you." That's what I knew.
How long have you two guys known each other then? How long does your musical background go?
Jez, do you want to do it?
Go on,
just
go on.
do it.
Family show, everybody.
No, family show. No, it's all sound.
Family show.
Well,
Family Fortunes. Yeah.
Musical-wise, I used to be in a band with John Meighan, Briggsy, Tom's brother, younger brother. Yeah. And he's obviously Tom's an amazing frontman and singer, but Briggsy, John, he's the most amazing guitarist and songwriter. So we used to be in a band years ago when the boys, back when Syracuse days, wasn't it? The Cruise before the Kasabian.
Charlotte.
Amazing. So we were lucky enough to support them back then, and then since then being around. So I imagine 15, 16 years old. So I'm 35 now, so about 20, best part of 20 years.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Jersey come to mind, and I'd be going rehearsals with Serge.
That's right.
Big wheel, and then Jersey turn up and meet my brother.
We would just be in awe of them, you see.
No, yeah, but I mean, I knew Jersey's mum. She's been my dinner lady.
Yeah.
Married.
No.
She set me off.
She used to be on my mum's just quit smoking about 5 years ago. So there's two dinner ladies, my mum, Marion, and Mushroom. They're called a Mushroom. Muggites.
Packed lunches only.
So my mum, everyone were like, Marion, Mushroom set me against the wall if you've been naughty or whatever. So my mum, you'd correct me if I'm wrong, she used to have a fag with the boys, the naughty boys around the back. She twos up.
I got Marion, I love you. You're not going to tell me off today.
Proper Irish girl, that's it.
Really?
Yeah, and the thing is...
that was what, at school?
I was at Leysand High School, yeah.
Long story short, I knew Jersey's sister in my class at Leysand, Marie, and I remember years and years and years ago I had a sleepover at Jersey. Jersey would be about 11, 10 years old. Not that kind of sleepover, no, not like that.
So that musical history goes back a long, long way. Well, it went in different directions, of course, but stayed in touch, clearly.
Well, the thing is with Jersey as well, I've known him since I was like, 11 years old, 12 years old, whatever it is. And when my brother's band broke up with Jersey decided to take it on his own and that. And Jersey is always reminding me of like a Bob Dylan and a Springsteen and like a fighter singer-songwriter. Yeah. And I can't praise him any more than I can, apart from your lovely nose. I mean, and we've been through a lot together, and we've grown up together, and we've seen a lot together, and done a lot together.
And these boys are giving the greatest times of my life, playing the Albert Hall twice for Teenage Cancer. You know what I mean? You think, well, look, if I died tomorrow, I'll be quite happy.
And
you know what I mean?
And the thing that struck me about Jersey as well, is just the ability to take. Because it's different. I'm in a band, so I'm surrounded. Yeah. Jersey isn't. Jersey's on his own, you see. So it's a different level. It always struck me as a Bob Dylan. Always, and that's...
Oh, bless you, yeah.
Jersey Dylan.
You can't trust... Well, I can't trust the boy. With the first cat called Dylan.
I told you that, didn't I?
I know what you mean,
I probably shouted to you a million times and kissed you and said, oh, yeah, I love you. Yeah.
Collaborated ever, or would you?
No, we will do. It's just when like anything, when the stars align. It's.
I'll write a song with Jersey tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I know we were talking about before we came on air or off air, wherever we are. And then
technical gag for anybody that missed the first.
But there's one when he said, "How's Isla?" and she's nearly 6. So we're going back 4 years ago now. And my wife had gone out for. They said, "Tom, come round and play your new album." He's got it on his phone. I've got my few songs I've recorded on my phone. So we sat in the kitchen.
What, round yours?
Yeah, round ours. And Isla's bedroom next to the kitchen. So we're going, Tom, we're having a drink. Obviously the vodka's out. And get a bit louder. Yeah, okay, get a bit louder. Yeah, sound. I said, Tom, you've got to keep it down. Yeah, do you? Don't you want me to love you? Tom. Yeah. He's singing out at the top of his voice, Helter Skelter. Shh, come here, wait. Tell me your answer. Ain't no lover but you.
Ain't no dancer.
Oh, my God. Please, Tom, help me out. About midnight, he shot off into the sun.
It was one a sunny summer afternoon.
It was, yeah. It turned into night time, but it was a sunny afternoon.
I can't remember that, Jersey.
Because Jersey, he an incredible frontman, but incredible frontmen need to have more than an edge, don't they? They need to have something different.
Oh, stop it.
You do, but what is Tom something different as a frontman?
Tom. I'm not just saying it because he's one of my mates and he's sat here. I think you'll agree. One of the greatest showman frontmen the UK produced. And that's saying something. That's not just because you're here.
No, I know that.
But obviously you got your top.
Tom's sitting there, everybody knowing, going, yeah, he's right.
No, that's it.
I am.
But when you see all these stars, you see like like Bono's, Freddie Mercury's, all that sort of your big frontmen. And Liam Gallagher's all that, but only because on his personal level with Tom, you can see the human side to him. The father, great dad, do you know what I mean? A great brother, great family man, loved his mum and dad.
Leicester fan,
there you go. So there ain't no...
Jersey, thank you.
That's all right, mate, but there ain't no...
Honestly, that's nice. It's nice.
Lovely. So when you get to see the human side, they're not just a star on stage, you can see it. That's it, man. Welling up here. It's
beautiful. Honestly, stop it. I am sick of crying, I swear.
By the way, can I just thank...
Yeah. I feel like we're signing for Leicester.
That's right.
I feel like...
It's the greatest day in my club's history.
So we're here
Although, Jers, you did once train with the first team.
I did. That was when...
There's a story here, and there's possibly a bit of the story that you don't know about. Go on, tell us what happened.
I don't know about that, but I'll tell you the greatest moment of that training session. I walked out and I thought, well, I ain't the fittest.
Tell everybody what happened. You trained with the first team.
Trained with the first team under Sven for a promotional sort of to promote when you're smiling and what it was 6 months later. So we were doing shooting practice. So you got Wellens, Gallagher, Stevie Howe, and I thought, oh no, it's my go. So the thing was, the drill was cross the ball. Gallagher crossed the ball in. Stevie Howard heads it down, and you've got to run on and shoot against. It was Kirkland and Logan at the time.
Conrad Logan.
Yeah.
Oh, you sod.
Logan, he was lovely, wasn't
It's coming to Gally switched the ball into Stevie Howard. Go on, Jers. When he's knocked it down for me on the floor. On the edge of the box, and Logan's come out just and Cantona chipped him. You know, against
Goes over him. He turns around.
That's it. Well, I couldn't believe it.
It was outrageous.
I did. I was going to shoot. I thought I can't just for a giggle. I went, oh, your ball going to Oh, yeah, he did. But bless him, he got ripped all game. All the Paul Gallagher and Wellens are onto him. He got ripped by me.
He was nice, Gallagher.
Oh, yeah, was great. Yeah.
For the record, ladies and gents, Jers can play.
Yeah,
he can play. He plays for the Legends.
He's good. He's a good player.
He is a good footballer.
Fantastic all-round performer.
Very good footballer. Now, after that, Jers, you may or may not know, but one of those players who you just mentioned...
Yeah. He's not here tonight, is he?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Gallagher! No.
That's it, yeah.
One of those players said afterwards, and he's left the club now and retired, and the other players got as well, said... Can we not give Jersey Bud Jan Kermigan's contract, please? Says he's decent. Can we give him Jan's contract?
Mate,
and meant it.
Yeah,
and meant it, by the way.
I know when Chris Powell, he was great. He was setting up as well. Chris Powell, he was lovely.
Great bloke.
Yeah,
nicest man in football.
Oh, my man.
Lovely little chap. Let me say it that way. He's a nice guy. Yeah,
really, really nice guy. Jez, do you remember your first Leicester game? Tom, I'm going to come to you about this one in a minute. Give me your first Leicester game.
My first Leicester game. It was Barnsley. 80, I'm sure it was 88. 87, 88. Mocklin, McAllister played. It was boring. It was a 0-0. All I remember we were at the front of the Carling stand. Well, you had to stand in back in them days, but it was at 88. So I was against the concrete, and a Barnsley player tried to keep the ball in, and he stood when about 2 inches from my nose as he tried to keep the ball in and try to get it. That's all I remember about the game. I can remember McAllister having a shot. I went wide.
88 odd.
88 odd.
Are you getting the facts up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get the facts up. It was about 88. Definitely Barnsley, 0-0, and McAllister had a shot. That's all I can remember about it. But then we just go on the FNF nights. You think you were
Friday football with a Bovril.
Let's film it. You think, right, yeah.
You remember Vicky the Fox?
Vicky the Vixen.
Vicky the Vixen.
Vicky the Vixen, eh?
That's my girl's name, Vicky the Vixen.
Yeah. Thomas, your first Leicester game? Do you remember it?
I think it was Port Vale. We've done this before.
It was in December.
Can I just mention something?
Yes.
By the way, let's hear it for Gordon Banks.
Yeah. Yes, Gordon Banks, ladies and gentlemen. God rest his soul.
A long, long time ago in 1962-63, my granddad used to be PR man for Leicester City, Harry Oates, and he used to call Gordon Banks Sugar because he put 3 lumps of sugar in his tea every morning. And my granddad was in business with him back then. Back then it was, betting or whatever it was. That's what he used to do. And the Leicester fans, my dad was telling me, used to sing a song about Gordon Banks because he used to sing Sugar to him. So I don't know if anyone knows it or anyone got any idea.
Not the
But no, but I just sugar honey. I just think what a wonderful man, what a wonderful achievement, and the greatest goalkeeper ever.
Did you see that thing in the week when he passed away? It was, I think, it might have been Lee Marl, I'm sure, or someone from the. He wrote as a kid. He wrote to Gordon Banks saying his kid wanted to be a goalkeeper. It was some journalist he printed, and he instead of going, good luck with the like anyone would do. Good luck, mate. Best of wishes. He actually wrote out points about what to do. Play table tennis. That improves the hand-eye coordination. Yeah. He just went into detail, and that's. He's won the World Cup, for Christ's sake.
He won the World Cup whilst a Leicester City player.
And you know what as well? Selling his medals to make sure his family's all right. And so it makes you think about...
And that's crazy, isn't it?
Players nowadays. You got Sanchez, 300 grand a week. You can't score a goal for fun. Whatever it is. And it just... If you analyse it and look at it properly, what a joke, really. It's called a modern joke, literally. And I'm not getting angry about it because it is what it is. But, and then Banks selling his medals to look after his kids.
Of them did. Cohen did.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So what has happened in the world mentally, and what's gone off? And I mean, again, it's so much money. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I love Gordon Banks, man. He's funding his kids for his medals. That's heroic, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yes, but yeah. It's all gone now. It's all over. Yeah. I mean, the days I just went to the middle bit of the ground where you walk into and got the Filbert Street.
Yeah, yes, the little model.
I love it. I want it.
I believe the gentleman who made that did it left-handed, one-handed because he'd had a stroke that reduced the ability in his right side of his body. So he did it one-handed, left-handed.
The main reception, sorry.
Is it in matchsticks, made with matchsticks? I think it's thousands of them.
So that would have took him a long time.
It's incredible.
But you know what? As well, it's the detail with the doors. How he's got all the corners perfect and everything.
Hey, so who was it?
It's a gentleman by the name of Mickey Bates, and he had a stroke a few years ago, and he's completely disabled on one side, and built that all with just.
Great!
Well done, Mickey. Mickey Bates made that.
Is he still with us?
Yeah. Round of applause for Mickey, who made Filbert Street. But the loss of Gordon Banks.
Yeah, I mean, again, it just like. You just realise sometimes, don't you, what he was never, no attitude, no ego.
No, just so humble,
Yeah, wonderful, so
And God rest his soul.
Because God rest him.
We did a tribute with the Birch actually on Thursday. And
Birch should have known him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely.
You've got to maybe Brooke Shilton through.
Well, there was then and again we did it on Thursday, but Gordon Banks and Pete Shilton, one of them had to go, and it was Gordon Banks.
Remember, he stopped his dog on the pitch as well at half time. I'm serious. I'm serious.
But I know my dad used to say years ago. He said that they're about typical old boys. Goalkeepers now they're different. He said he never dropped a ball. Like
just
come in and he's under pressure. It literally didn't drop anything.
And didn't wear gloves early days either.
Nowadays he'll punch it and slap it away. They actually caught it. I know it's again different game, different ball.
But there was no suction, I'm going to wear these massive Goldie gloves. I'll blame Schmeichel for that. Peter, not Casper. Peter Schmeichel had the biggest gloves on the planet Earth. They were huge.
He was a big man, good goalkeeper. But Gordon Banks, God rest his soul, who sadly passed away last week. Yeah. We have been talking about 36 points up for grabs, boys, on the pitch. 12 games, we're into February, hurtling towards March, 12 games to go. What's the definition of success, Jersey Bud, for the next 12 games for Leicester City on the pitch, do you think? Does it matter? Mid-table Premier League?
I've had it with this bloke today. I said, I know we've won the league and Champions League quarterfinals and all that sort of thing, but I'm going to get shot for saying it. But realistically, where do we think Leicester City should be at this minute? The moment in time.
Well, honest,
I don't think it's pushing top 6 like we'd all want to. And it made me laugh when Everton, they're going to be the team this year. They're going to break the top 6. No. Load of rubbish. Yeah. So probably 7th or 8th. But again, you can talk to your blue in the face about the cup run. And I think Claude Puel, hopefully he's learned from this season. All right,
you wanted to see more.
It's gone now. I think hopefully he won't be that arrogant and stubborn. Next year, if he's still with us, he'll have a good go at the cup and realise what it means to the fans. And he should have respected Newport like Man City did. I know Man City are miles apart, but they respected them so much.
Go on, Tom.
But I will say the truth, and we all know it in this room. I'm not going to sit here and pretend we're in an amazing position. We're not. The league does not lie. We've won 4 games, and it's mid-February. The realism's kicking in now. We've got Palace at home. They'll come here wanting to beat us. So what do? It's all right saying, this football's coming amazing and, oh, man, I can see a future happening, and we can all sit there and say, great, right, develop it, forget it, I get it. The league don't lie.
So what do you want from the 12 games?
I will remind every Leicester fan on the planet that we're 8 points off relegation. Think about it, seriously. And
there's 2 ways you can look at it.
It's all right shrugging your shoulders and going, it's working. Well, it's not working, is it? It's not worked. So that's the
7 points off 7th as well.
There we keep talking about that. Like, it's not happening, is it? No. We should have beat Spurs, we didn't.
So what do you want to happen in
I want a lot of things to happen, but I can't say it on this because I will get shot.
Can I just say 7th or 8th for you, wouldn't you?
I'll take first.
I'll be the interpreter.
So
but gentlemen, everyone, you have to remember we won the Premier League, right? And we'll never ever have a more amazing feeling on the planet ever. Win that Premier League was wonderful for us. You've got to remember we can't actually ever top that. But we've got to remember, we still won the Premier League, so be thankful and thank God you were around to see it.
You can die on that for the rest of your life.
Exactly. You can tell Liverpool we won the Premier League.
And Spurs fans.
Tottenham Hotspur. Big club, isn't they? Ain't got a ground. Spurs don't like us, do they? I don't like them either.
Whilst we're here, come on, mate.
Next
question.
Next one from you.
As you can all see, I have got no level of control over any of these pairs.
Yeah, that's why I'm not live on loud. That's why I'm not allowed on live radio.
Yes, correct. We're gonna play some music in a few moments.
Yes,
we'll explain what we're going to play and why.
Yes.
But I'd like to thank the people who invited us for this programme to be broadcast in New Zealand, in Tokyo, and in Niagara Falls in the last 7 days. We asked,
Niagara Falls, man.
Yeah, there's a Leicester fan who runs the museums.
A quick little tale about Niagara Falls.
Go on.
We pulled up the tour bus and I come out my bed. So we're going full America, and I'm like, I ain't bothered. Just pull the curtain back over. Bye, boys. Yeah, it's called being hungover. Yeah, I'm probably still awake from the night before, but anyway.
It's only a waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only a waterfall, I ain't bothered.
It's all right.
Well, yeah, I'll see you next time. I'm sorry about that, everyone. I'm sorry to let you down.
We should go out for a jolly up. Promote the city.
Where, Niagara Falls?
We very nearly did because we were genuinely properly invited to go to Niagara Falls.
It's a great place.
Who's invited us in? Who's it?
Somebody on social media on Twitter whose hashtag is Niagara Culture at Clark Barnett, who's the Culture and Museums Manager in Niagara Falls, Canada. Properly invited us
Canada.
over.
I forgot it's Canada.
Well,
when you say us,
it's America.
When you say us, would you mean my part that was?
Well, to be honest, the gaffer barely gave us the funds to drive a mile down the road to the King Power Stadium for this show, let alone the 400 quid return flight to Niagara. So we were struggling, to be honest. But thank you very much for the invites. We do very much appreciate them. We try and choose a song every week and a category. that is just plucked out of the air. This week, Thomas, we decided to go for your first memory of a Top of the Pops song.
Yes, Aztec Camera.
Yes, Something in My Heart.
Yes.
Take me back to when you heard it and
I just remember
how you felt.
watching this horrific pop band on TV, and I thought, that song's quite nice, you know, it's nice. And it's always stuck with me, because it's got a bit of a kick into it and a bit of a meaning. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines with you. Oh, when you're going to play it?
All you've got to be is true.
Aztec Camera, Something in My Heart, Tom Meighan's first experience of Top of the Pops, which...
Go on.
You like that? It's a cheat. You were given a good old sing
it's
song.
not left me, has it?
Memories.
Yeah, Top of the Pops was an institution.
It was.
Again, no one really cares anymore.
Should they bring it back?
Yeah, it won't do anything.
When did Top of the Pops? When did they bin Top of the Pops off, everybody?
Exactly,
roughly.
Jazz.
When did they bin off Top of the Pops? 15 years ago.
We were the last band to do it in 2004. Did LSF and I written LSD on my hand on purpose, like that, and waving at the camera. That's why I'm not allowed back on. It was a but no,
you were last on Top of the Pops.
Yeah, the last band to play it. Yeah. LSF. I'm on
didn't
it.
know
Get
that.
on it. Yeah. So yeah, but it's sad because everything's just too easy. Press a button, kids got it done. No one's really interested anymore, though.
2006 they stopped Top of the Pops, so around
2004.
you were the last. You were
last
unbelievable.
band.
So would you bring it back? Is there?
Yeah, but it's not. I think you bring it back. I mean, everyone goes, "Oh, it's great," you know, but it's not really. Kids don't care. They
What
don't.
was it like performing though on Top of the Pops?
Very strange.
Top of the Pops, isn't it?
Did you mime to it, or did you?
I actually mimed.
Did you? Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
I don't like miming, Jersey.
No, honestly, it always blew my mind. Now you think years ago, you think,
and
wow,
Ian,
why you can
Ian
play
the
it?
drummer would like he'd have like his drum kit set up, but he'd be like hitting plastic things, so it was like really fake and fake smoke and all that, you know.
You tell the
deadpan. That's what
yeah. Just like,
but don't get me wrong, it was a buzz doing it, and that because we were like 23, 24, so you know. But happy days.
happy days, good days.
And Jers, how this show often works. Apologies, I didn't get a suggestion from your first experience at Top of the Pops. But last week we did movie themes. Thomas chose Jaws, and I did Circle of Life in the Lion King.
Lion King.
It's a great trailer.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Made me cry. Yeah.
There you go. See, there you go. See. Incredible. This week,
Just pick him.
this
Oh,
week,
yeah.
we're
Put
struggling.
on the spot there. Let me think about that.
Well, you see, I've not got that from him.
You get a few hours, but you don't.
Aztec Camera, Something in My Heart was you.
Yeah.
Mine
What is it?
was this. Not an enormous fan of that, but that was my first memory of Top of the Pops, and because you think my musical taste has stuck.
No. In the 80s, you love the 80s. So you like Top Gun and stuff, don't you?
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Like I like E.T.
Yes.
Definitely.
You haven't mentioned that for the first 35 minutes of the show.
Poor E.T.
You still got E.T.
I've still got him. Well,
Loves
he
E.T.
lives with my daughter now. I've got the bike.
The reason that is my choice, and the reason that I listen to those kinds of bands, because my late mother, God rest her soul, that was what she listened to. What you don't know is that my mum's brother, my uncle Bernie, is in the room right now. No, that's my uncle. Just there. That was my.
What?
That's my mum's brother. Yeah, and so he will vouch for, quite frankly.
Bernard, how are you? Bernard, you good?
My mum's very average taste in music.
Oh.
Yeah, she was good. She got a good little son as well. And it's my pleasure and my honour to be here tonight with my little Ian.
Very lovely, Uncle Bern. God bless him. Right, let's do a few questions from the crowd. Does anybody have a question for Tom?
Or Jersey, please.
Indeed, Jers. Go on, Bern.
I'll answer for him.
I'd like to know, first of all, on behalf of Leicester, this is my serious tone. How were there on that night, on Saturday night? Absolutely fantastic. You knocked them, as the Americans say, you knocked them out of the park. So, from everybody on Leicester, you're a legend, and we all love you.
Well, I hope so.
Who is, as you're growing up, who were your musical sort of people who took you on as a musical stand, and another one, because he'll nick the mic off me. What's your most embarrassing moment?
Oh dear.
Start with the embarrassing moment.
Bernard, I'm not allowed to tell you that one, but I can go back on the first question. The reason why I sing, and the reason why I do it, is because of my mother, right? And when I was a kid, was a baby, she'd sing to me and stuff. My mum was a country western singer, amazing voice, and musically, she's my hero because her voice is. You've heard my mum sing jazz, ain't you? Yeah. Right. So, and I grew up on Motown music, and Wings, McCartney, and loads of amazing music. UB40, and then I discovered jungle. Oh dear! Oh, what's happening to Thomas? He's changing. But and rap music and all that, and then and then I suppose guitar music come around as it always does, and it always comes back, and then I'm here. So I like any kind of music, really, my friend. Yeah. So thank you for asking.
And no embarrassing moment, I'm afraid.
Embarrassing moment. Do you want one?
I really, really want one.
Do you really, really want an embarrassing moment? I tell you what was embarrassing. I was cleaning the guinea pigs out today. I tried to put rubber gloves on, right? So I had to scoop it out. There you go.
Brilliant.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Right, here we go. Question from Scott.
Oh, mate.
Evening, Tom, you right?
Hello, my
legend.
Oh, hello, sir.
How you doing, mate?
Very pumped up, aren't you?
Obviously, it might seem a weird question, but
yeah.
Obviously, you played the stadium tour. That was obviously mad. Did them days, but the one I loved was obviously Vicky Park. That was absolutely amazing. Which one did you prefer?
Do you know what? It's difficult because we played Summer Solace 2014 when the whole city shut down, right? And that to me was my proudest moment because again we had a tear and that, but I don't know. I mean, Glastonbury, playing the Pyramid Stage, headlining it, closing Glastonbury was amazing, but I don't think it doesn't. I mean, even though there's about 120,000 people in front of us, was a lot of people, isn't it? Right, bigger than Wembley. I go on Vicky Park, go out with that mushroom T-shirt, literally, mushroomed up one eye with my glasses on, Mario Brothers, and no drug references in there. Don't worry, don't worry at all. It's kids' fun. It's clean.
You had a mushroom
T-shirt. It's a Nintendo game.
Yes, it is.
It's a game.
Thank you.
It's a game. Doing 2 nights here was pretty. Yeah, spectacular. Yeah, I mean, again, it just comes and goes so fast, So thank you.
Just only done 2 nights.
Any other questions? Why'd you only do 2? Should have done more than 2. Another question, James.
Well, it goes to both of you.
Go on.
So, as a musician myself, when you're starting out, you cover songs.
Yeah.
So I've played songs that both of you guys have performed. When you were starting up, what was kind of your go-to cover song?
What's yours, Jazz?
Jazz.
Well, when you slip the odd cover in now, I suppose George Harrison, got my mind set on you. That's a great pop song, one of the best pop songs. And because he wasn't, obviously, everyone knows the story, he wasn't the most famous songwriter in the Beatles, but
he was still amazing.
He learnt his craft.
That tune's amazing, by the way. Yeah. By the way, that was Sergio's first single he bought.
Is it really?
Yeah, you are. So it all links
that's
together.
mine, mate. What about you, Tom?
Pardon?
Cover song, would you go to?
Cover song.
I don't know, Jersey. Would you like to play one?
What song? If you got a new girlfriend back, you put on took her back after a few wines. What's the song you put on for a? Not like a Al Green sort of thing, but go on. What's your go-to song? You think a bit of jungle on.
When I get that feeling, I got sexual healing. Yeah. I don't think I ever played that Vic's in my life. Vic's never heard that.
And she stayed with you?
Yeah, luckily, yeah, she did.
That's it.
Bless her, yeah.
There's an answer in there somewhere. Asa?
Obviously, like both of you, Leicester legends. But what artists, guitar music or otherwise, bands from Leicester are you sort of seeing coming through now?
Well, I know there's a few singer-songwriters. Only on my singer-songwriter level, I can say there's a few. There's David White, I'll give him a shout out because he was the first one when I went down the musician. When I took my mum, took Sergio and Amy years ago.
Yes.
The Monday Night Club, and it's still going now.
You're right.
So when I first started playing Write My Little Songs, it was a Monday Night Club. So I took my mum one week, and then it was like God. David White's in the room. David White. So he's always been a big inspiration. Since getting to know him, he's had the same sort of story as himself. Do you know what I mean? Just sort of. Had a good look, bad look, that sort of, and just his story is the same as my story. Do you know what I mean? But he's amazing. There's a few more. There was the By the Rivers. Obviously now they split up. The Jordan and Niall.
Yeah, what happened to By the Rivers? I remember meeting them on is it Queen's Road?
Yeah,
that's the ran from that area.
Bless him. I think MS, didn't he? A member of the band. Anyway, they went separate ways.
Yeah.
So Jordan's now in Easy Life. You know, he's doing really well.
Right.
So there's a great. You know when people say there's no music out there, there's loads, tons and tons of around Leicester as well. You go and see singer-songwriters. There's loads of brilliant ones out there just singing their own song. And that's what I love about it. Just our 6 strings and a voice, and you can sing. I can sing a song for you. You can sing a song for my daughter, my best mate, whatever. Whether it's a 2-minute, 3-minute song, it's the most personal thing you can ever do. And that's it.
Question down the front.
Hi guys, this is to both of you really. Apart from the person to your immediate side, who else in the music industry would you like to collaborate with, and why?
That's a good question.
Go on, Jazz, you first.
Britney Spears.
I suppose it's in my teenage years, yeah. But I'm thinking about it now. Let's go from Alicia Keys.
That's a good one.
If we're going to do not just a boring answer like a normal, Alicia Keys, she's amazing.
Thomas?
Michael Jackson, if he was alive, but he's not, obviously, bless him. So me and Michael on stage moonwalking, best thing on the planet.
Wow.
Honestly, I can moonwalk, but not right now. The floor's not smooth enough. Is that all right?
Social media genius. Anybody? Last couple before we wrap up and crack on.
Yeah, thanks for this, guys. I was just expecting to listen to the show. I didn't expect a chance to get questions. So I was at the 2014 gig at Vicky Park. Amazing experience.
Summer Solace.
Yeah.
When the sun come down at the right time. Sorry to interrupt you. You're the one talking to me. Sorry about that. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible day, and it's one of them days where I sometimes think, I wish I could go back to it and sort of do that day again. What sort of gigs of other artists would you love to have been at, from years ago?
I wish I'd been at Nebworth, see Oasis, but obviously, what would I have been at 14, 13? I'd love to see the Beatles play Shire Stadium, without a doubt. When they the first band to actually play stadiums before Elvis or anyone, and I was watching it the other night and just watching the video, ooh, I need your loving, and just watching how they walk. They controlled, they were the first, before Led Zeppelin. This is like 1964, 65, and they're walking on with their sergeant coats, chief coats, whatever they're called, and the badges, and the way they walk on and come off, hysteric. They're the Beatles, man, the Beatles.
Are you in the Beatles?
Just
a quick one for Tom. Apart from take King Power Stadium and Vicky Park out the equation, and even England and UK, where's the sort of craziest crowd that you performed at?
I think it's right in Leicester. Honest to God, literally, honestly, I swear, you go to America. I tell you where it's really, really good. My bedroom. Butlins.
Skeggy.
My bedroom on my own with guitar is the best place ever to play, just on my own. So that's,
Butlins. Give my mate David Butlins. Sort it out.
That's terrible. Is he a red coat, Jers?
Yeah,
blue coat. Oh, right.
Turn him.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is just about that for us, unless, and I did ask him, who would like to hear Jersey give us a little rendition of When You're Smiling from the King Power? You fancy a bit of that?
Yes. Come on, Jers.
Right. He kind of got...
I'll do the backing, Jers. No, seriously, I will.
Bless you. He kind of got hoodwinked into this one a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Woo.
Gotta
say. To me, you know she's happy as can be. You know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm so glad she's my little girl. She's she's telling all the world. And her baby buys her things, you know. He buys her diamond rings, you know. She said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Okay, that's enough.
Right. So straight in. Logged in. Let me have a tune up. Let's talk to
I'm backing to guide you, Jersey.
Before we start, Jers and Tom, are you happy for anybody to film you singing?
If you want to film. If you don't.
Great.
But we do need £10.
Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Jersey Bud and Tom Meighan with a little bit of When You're Smiling. Oh, Jers.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world will smile with you. When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, be happy again when you're smiling. The whole world smiles with you. Oh la la la, oh la la, la la. When you're crying, oh yeah, the rains to stop your sighing.
Stop your sighing,
be happy
man.
again when you're smiling. The whole world smiles with you. The whole world smiles with you. Yeah. The whole world smiles. The whole world smiles with you.
Yes, that was lovely. That was well rehearsed, wasn't it? Thank you.
Brilliant. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Meighan and Jersey Bud.
That was lovely. That wasn't bad, was it? That weren't even rehearsed. Thank you, gentlemen. Can you please leave deposits by the door?
The Football Forum.
BBC Radio Leicester Sport.